They're the fastest metal cars you've ever seen. Mattel's new Hot Wheels.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another Hot Wheels video. Today we're going to be doing another Mainlines from 2023. I've got three cars, two different types. One is a duplicate, however they are different colors, so I've combined them into one video. One is a true-to-life vehicle, the other one is possibly a true-to-life. It's a sports car with a little fantasy involved in it, so we'll check those out. So let's get right to the bench and see what we got. Okay, today we're going to be looking at the Alfa Romeo GT6 3.0, and I've got two variations of the Fast Felion. A little play on words there. But I got the gray with red stripes, and I've got the purple or maroon or burgundy with yellow stripes, whatever that is. So let's go ahead and get into the Alfa Romeo first. This was a new casting for 2023, so we're not going to have a whole lot of history on this one. Nice simple design. And next up we've got our Fast Felion number 1. See, that looks like it could be a real car, but we'll look at that more in depth later on. And our third car is another Fast Felion. And there you go. I do like that color. Not sure what it is, but I do like it. All right, let's take a look at, in case you're wondering, I usually have this little black block back behind me. That kind of props up the center card because I get a lot of light glare from above. So if I just lay this flat, you'll get a lot of glare right in the middle. But if I kick it up a little bit, it takes that glare away. So that's what that's all about. All right, let's check out these cars. Okay, first up, we've got the Alfa Romeo GT6 3.0. This car made its debut in 2023 as part of the Retro Racers series, and that's the car you're looking at right here. It was designed by Fraser Campbell, and this is only the second of 8 iterations of this car. The Alfa Romeo Alfetta is a series of sedans and fastback coupes produced by Alfa Romeo from 1972 to 1987, designed by Giorgetto Giugiaro. I think I said that right. The GTV6 3.0 was a special version of the Alfetta produced for the South African market, designed in cooperation with Alfa Romeo South Africa and Alta Delta. It was powered by a 3.0-liter V6 making 183 horsepower, mated to a 5-speed manual transmission. Being developed for racing, at least 200 examples had to be produced for homologation, and 212 were produced. So they had a buffer of 12 there, it looks like. And this casting actually marks the debut of the all-new L4 wheel. And on the back of its debut card, it reads, born in 1983 in Italy, designed by Alfa Romeo. Rare by design, 208 of these models were homologated for South African Touring Car Championship in 1983. It featured an upgraded 3-liter V6 and a prominent hood scoop with a NACA duct to help shape its rocking sports bod. So there you go. Not many of these cars made, but enough to turn it into a production car and get some racing out of it. You can see on the livery, you can see all the sponsors that they would run. It's sporting a number 6 on this car. You can see the L4 wheel. It's got the 4 spokes down in the center at the bottom of a deep dish chromed wheel. It does say Alfa Romeo on the rear there, and Brembo, or Bremba I guess. Momo, Agip, Hot Wheels graphics, and the Hot Wheels emblem. Let's take a look at the front end. Nice, you got the X'd out headlights, a little Alfa Romeo insignia there on the grille. It's got windshield wipers on the front windshield. It's got a sunscreen or shade on the top portion. There's the left-hand side, and it is left-hand driver's side. Take a look at the back. Now, no taillights or anything on the back, so they focused on the front on this particular casting. Let's take a look at the bottom. There you have it. That is plastic with metal top. Beautiful. Okay, next up we've got our two fast Felion cars. These both are from the 2023 series. However, this car made its debut way back in 2009 as part of the new model series. It was designed by Fraser Campbell, and these two are the 24th and 25th of 28 iterations. The Fast Felion is an original design by Fraser Campbell that first debuted under the new model subset of the mainline in 2009. It depicts a futuristic British sports car with a long front end inspired by European sports cars of the 50s and 60s. This casting was retooled once in 2023, with part of the base tooled into the interior to provide an additional color break. The design and styling of this model went on to inspire the later Roadster, which both share the same interior piece. And if you don't understand why I said Roadster, it's because the Roadster has 3 R's in it. And we'll see that car in future episodes. The Fast Felion was featured in the Hot Wheels Battle Force 5 television series, driven by Simon Ian Rhodes II. And on the back of its 2009 card, it reads, born in 2008 in El Segundo, California, designed by Hot Wheels. With European styling and a twin-turbo V8 engine, this two-seat GT coupe was made to accelerate through the Alpines. Can you hear the meow? Funny little takeoff on the name there, Felion. But you can see the casting there. In fact, I'm just going to hold one up to make it easier to show. The cars are basically the same, just different colors, but I kind of like this color better, so I'm going to show off this. A little more research on this. This turns out to be Metal Flake Dark Maroon, if you were wondering what color that is. Metal Flake Dark Maroon. You can see some speakers, it looks like, through the rear window, which I'm not sure why you'd want that on a sports car, or I'm sorry, a race car. But, you know, maybe it makes you go faster if you're jamming to the tunes. It looks like a face, doesn't it, with 2 eyes and a kind of a gaping mouth, kind of like something you'd see on the movie Cars. Check out the left side, same as the right. I didn't happen to notice that there was a gas cap on either side. I don't think there is. The back end's kind of bland, no tail light colors, and no headlights either. Interesting. Not sure what that's all about. There's nothing talking about what that little plastic piece is for, so it just must be a way to hold the interior in position. But makes you wonder why that is the way it is. So there you have it, the Fast Felions. So there you have it. You've got the Alfa Romeo, which is an actual car, and then you've got two possible real cars, but they're not. They're fantasies, the Fast Felions. So beautiful cars, beautiful castings. I just have a feeling that all three of these are going to dominate on the racetrack. So I got to get that track up and running so we can show off some of these cars' performances one of these days. So with that, everybody, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching. God bless, and we will see you on the next video.